This is every Hot Wheels premium car culture chase car ever released in order, plus its current market value. And our very first one is the Corvette C8R from the American Scene set. And if we look on the back, we can see all the other cars from the set, including the regular one. There's always a regular car for the set, and then there's a chase car that is a different color, mostly black. So that's your C8R. It's in a white with some striping on there. And all of our chase cars have 0 of 5 written on them. So that's how you can tell that it's a chase car. And this is of the modern generation or modern era of car culture chase cars. They had these short cards before, but all of these bigger cards for chase cars started in 2022. And there is our Corvette C8R. And like I said, most of them are in black with the exception of a few of them. You can see this one, it's got black gloss on it, and then it's got some striping on the top, some striping on the side, and then C8R logoing on the side of it as well. Good detail for the back lights on there, and then on the front end you can see that striping right there. And all of these have like different market values, and this one currently has a market value of $75, and all of these market values are based off of eBay and whatnot sold listings. That's how I find those values, so I'll tell you the values of all of the rest of our chase cars as well. 2012 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Black Series from the Deutschland Design set. If we look on the back right here, we can see all the cars from that set, and the regular for this one is that red one right there. If we look on the front again, you can see it's got the 0 of 5 to confirm that it's a chase car, and that is the car itself. And you can see this one is totally blacked out in a gloss black color. Got the nice 10-spoke wheels on there. If we look on the front end, you can see that Mercedes-Benz logoing and the light. We look on the back of it, you can see the AMG for the license plate, the Mercedes logo, and look at those squared off exhaust tip as well. We look on the bottom, we can see a code on the bottom that is R13, and that code has something unique about it for some upcoming cars. I'll tell you more about that later on in the video, but that is our Deutschland Design Chase, and this one currently has a market value of $90. LBER 34 Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline, and this is from the Mountain Drifters set, car number 0 of 5. And we look on the back right here, we can see all those cars included, and the regular for this one is in that red and black colorway right there. But this one is one of our most rare, sought after chase cars ever released. It's the one that has the highest market value, and you can see the beauty of this casting. It's very, very nice. The Liberty Walk logoing on the front right there, Nissan. I love the wheels. You can see the colored roll bar on the inside in red, which is really cool. Blacked out all on the back, and then we got the Liberty Walk logoing right there. And something unique I was telling you about the codes is a lot of these have different codes on them based on the week that they were made. And if we look on the bottom of this one, this is a Skyline R34, and check this out. R34 coded, and the R34 coded ones were only available in the year-end car culture multi-packs that had 2 chases and all of the cars from the set, as well as team transports. So they are the most rare, sought after, hardest ones to find. A lot of the other chase cars of the same one will have like an R12 or an R10 on there, but the R34 coded one is the most sought after, most valuable one. The standard value of these ones are $425, but if you get an R34 coded one like this, you're probably looking close to $500 for this car. So go out hunting, see if you can find the R34 coded ones, and hold on to it because it's probably going to go up in value a lot more. Lamborghini Essenza SCV12 from the Exotic Envy set, car 0 of 5, of course. We look on the back right here, we can see all the cars included, and there is your standard one right there. It's kind of in like a glossy green colorway. It's hard to tell just by that card right there, but it's a pretty neat looking one. We look at the car itself, and these ones have the 63 on the side as well. And then we look on the front end, we can see a little 63 on the front end as well. That's the year that Lamborghini started, so they always have that throwback to 63. We look on the back, you can see that big spoiler on the back end, and then we look on the bottom base right here, and there we have it right there. R26, no difference in coding on these ones. It really doesn't matter because there's no significance. There's no R34 Lamborghini Asenza SCV12 or anything like that. But this one currently has a market value of $85. A Lamborghini Countach LP5000 QV from the Jay Leno's Garage set. If we look on the back right here, there's all your standard cars, and the standard one is in a red. And this set also has a McLaren F1, my favorite car of all time. Really loving that. And there we have the chase car itself in black. I love these wheels. I think they suit a Countach very, very nicely. Very clean looking Countach right here. You can see right on the top right there, all the black, just no striping or anything like that on this one. There's your bottom base for this one, R32 on there, but it's not a Skyline. And this one is actually, fun fact, the only Hot Wheels chase car that I found in the pegs in store. I found it in Target. And this one currently has a market value of $65. 1973 Volvo 142 GL, and this is from the Otto Strauss set. And on the back right here, there is your standard one and all the other cars included in this set, car number 05. And there we have the chase car itself. And this one all blacked out, but I like the pinstriping around the windows and then the pinstriping that goes across the body. And this thing is slam to the ground, as you can see right here. There's your front end, classic Volvo look to that front end. And on the back end, you can see it says 73 and then the 142 on there as well. Bottom base, there you have it right here. And this one, it's probably a little bit easier to get your hands on because it doesn't have a crazy high market value. It currently goes for $40. Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem from the Ronin Run set. We're looking on the back right here. And your standard one is in a white, and those are your other cars included from this set. Car number 0 of 5, and you can see this one, it's all blacked out, but it does have a few other markings on there. It says Pandem on the back. It does have the Toyo tires written on there, a couple other logoings on the front, and then you can see the wheels themselves have like a colored lip to them. So that's a little bit interesting. There it is on the back end right there. It says Mazda, says all that good stuff on there. The front end, it's got the little lights right there as well. It says Grady. And on your bottom, you can see that as well. And this one has a current market value of $80. 33 Willys from the Drag Strip Demons set. If we look on the back right here, there's all your cars included, and you can see that kind of rustic design, which does continue into this chase car. And most people would say that the chase car is not black. This is the first non-black chase car, but that I would say is actually incorrect. It is technically black, but it's made to look rusted out. So it's a black rust design on there. So technically it's still black. It's just, well, it's gone through its day. 396 Hemi on this one. You can see rust bucket that it says on the side on there. I love the big reel riders on the back end. That looks really cool. That's your bottom base for it as well. And you can see it's kind of a unique design. It might not be for everyone. I know a lot of people aren't into these 30s cars, but this one still has a pretty good market value of $50. And our first chase car for the 2023 model year from the Speed Machines series, it is the Porsche 911 GT3, and this is 0 of 5, of course. We look on the back right here, and your regular one right here. I like that blue and black kind of color right there. Lots of cool cars on this. And interestingly enough, this is the only Hot Wheels chase car that does not have real riders on it. They are plastic tires. That's because the original Speed Machines series were premium with plastic tires on them. So that's just something a little bit unique to this, but this one still does carry a pretty high value. But let's have a look at it first. You can see this one is black all around, of course. Then it's got the 60 on there for the 60th anniversary of Porsche. I love the wheels on there. These are the wheels that were a throwback to the Speed Machines series as well. And you can see that big wang on the back of it. Nice diffuser. Bottom base, you can see R51 written on there. Porsche 911 GT3. But pretty cool looking one, but obviously being a Porsche, this one is gonna be collectible and carry a little bit higher value than the normal ones. And this one has a current market value of $110. A Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4 from the Speda Calare set. We look on the back right here, there's all your regulars. We do have the regular one as a white Countach. We also got a yellow older style Countach on here is a chase car from the Jay Leno set, which is kind of cool. We look on the front right here, 005 of course, and there we have the car itself. My favorite wheels, but really tiny ones at the front to kind of like a staggered setup, which is kind of neat looking. I would have liked to see bigger ones on the front though. And we look at it, and the newer style Countach is kind of a love it or hate it. A lot of people really don't like it, and they think that the older Countach is just much better, but it's essentially a rebodied Lamborghini Aventador. That's how they did it. We look on the bottom base, S15, there's your real riders on this one with the gloss black base, but this one still carries a pretty good market value of $55. Mercedes-Benz 500E from the Canyon Warriors set, car 005 of course. Looking on the back at all the cars included, the standard one is in like a grayish silver colorway, and then there's some other cool cars from the set, including that E39 M5, really liking that one. And we look on the front, again we can see the car itself. It is in a gloss black, and then it's got like a bottom trim in like a metallic gray. The wheels I feel like are period correct, pretty nice looking. The front end, I really like that grille and the lights on there. I think that looks really good. We look on the back, you can see license plates got some writing, the HW on there, the W124, 500E, Mercedes-Benz, the nice lights on there. Rear riders are really cool looking. You can see the treaded rear riders, and then we got like a satin black base on this one. Looking really, really nice. I really do enjoy this one. And this one has a current market value of $60. Porsche 935 from the Race Days set, car 005 of course. Looking on the back, you can see lots of colorful cars from this set. The standard one is in a blue with white on there, looking very, very good. Looking at the car itself, you can see this one's got this 75 written on the side, 75th anniversary of Porsche, and this is a beauty. I really like the Porsche 935. I think it looks fantastic. The wheels, I think they suit it. It's a race car. It's not meant for the street. This one, you can see the gold pinstriping on there with the gold Porsche text on the rear spoiler, as well as obviously that 75. And on the front, you can see it kind of continues around the front end of the car itself. Looking on the back, you can see it down there on the diffuser as well. Very, very cool looking chase car. I really, really like this one. There's your bottom base in a matte finish black as well with the rear riders on there. And this one has a current market value of $90. 1998 Toyota Altezza from the Modern Classics set. And we look on the back, there's all your cars included from the set. And the Altezza, the standard one, looks kind of like it's white from the picture, but it's actually more of a silver gray color. We got the Spoon Civic in this one as well. Looking on the front at the chase car 005, you can see this one totally blacked gloss out. There is no striping or anything like that on there. On the back end, Altezza, it does say my favorite wheels on this one. The front end, you can see Altezza on the license plate right there. And this one, fun fact, it is basically a Lexus IS350 in North America. We don't have the Altezza in North America. They called it a Lexus, but pretty cool looking car nonetheless. And this one was actually quite sought after when it first came out, and then the values of them just really dropped. And this one currently goes for $65. 2005 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado from the HW Off-Road set. And this one has some pretty cool off-road vehicles from the set itself. Your standard one is in a gray Toyota Land Cruiser Prado right there. We got a 4Runner in the set, which is pretty cool, and oddly a Big Air Bel Air, which kind of is the odd one out of all the cars. But nonetheless, here's your Toyota Land Cruiser chase car right here, looking good in black. It's got my favorite wheels, but really tiny with the off-road tires on there. There's your bottom for it. Has a Real Rider off-road tire on the back as a spare, and it's got some lights on the top and then lights on the front end with the push bar as well, some striping on the side of it. Pretty neat looking chase car, not your most sought after one, pretty easy one to get, and this one has a current market value of $40. And now on to 2024 chase cars. Our first one from the exotic Envy set, it is the 71 Porsche 911. Looking on the back, we can see all the cars included. There's your standard one right there with some Lambos and a McLaren F1 included in the set. Pretty cool. But look at that Porsche 911 right here. The 71 written on the side of it, obviously for the year of the car itself. The wheels, I think, are very nice, period correct. I do like that right there. There it is from the front end. The lights are kind of just painted. It's kind of odd. Would have liked to see them with more regular lights. There it is from the side. You can see that plastic inside really holding the car down so it doesn't move anywhere. Bottom base, you can see the treaded real riders on this one right here. And this one, it has a current market value of $75. 2023 Toyota GR Corolla from the Slide Street 2 set. Looking on the back, you can see all the cars included for this one. The standard one's got Rain-X and it's yellow. It's actually a pretty cool looking car for a standard one from the set. But looking at our chase car, this one all blacked out, no striping or anything like that on this one right here. You can see the Toyota logo on the front end with just the lights that are painted right there. And we can see the wheels looking really good on this. I feel like it suits the GR Corolla very nicely. There it is from the back end. Bottom base, we have slicked real riders on there with a matte finish base on it. And this one has a current market value of $60. Alfa Romeo GT V6 3.0 from the World Travelers set. Looking on the back right here, there's all your standard cars included. And I would have liked to see that 82 Toyota Supra as the chase car, but we did get the Alfa Romeo GT V6 instead. That's okay. This one, definitely not one of the most sought after ones, one of the lower end for chase cars, I must say. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's kind of an ugly looking car. That's just my opinion. If you like it, it is what it is, but that is what it looks like from that side. On the back, GTV right there. And then the wheels, actually I like the tires on here. They look like really thick rubber tires on there. And they are slicks with the matte finish base on it, 0 of 5 of course. And this one has a current market value of just $40. 64 Prince Skyline GT from the Japan Historics 4 set. Looking on the back of the card itself, you can see all the cars included, and you can see how it says 64 Prince Skyline GT for the standard one, and it's in blue. But if we look at the card itself, you can see it says 64 and then some Japanese writing and then GT. Obviously, this being a Japan Historics 4 set, they've purposely done that for all the cars. So it's kind of cool, but they did write them in English on the back so you guys can double check and see. But 0 of 5 chase car, there is the Prince Skyline GT itself. Kind of an older 64 like Skyline, like one of your original Skylines for it right here. There it is from the front end. It's kind of boring to me. I'm not really into these really old JDM style cars, these historic JDM cars, I should say, quote unquote. Bottom base, we have slicked real riders with the matte finish black base on there. And this one is not the most sought after either. It has a current market value of just $45. Datsun King Cab Baja Custom from the Terra Trek set. And this one on the back right here, we can see all the cars included. And your standard one's got some red, white, and blue. Definitely not an American car, but that's its racing livery. Some other cool cars included from this set. Looking on the front, there's our Datsun King Cab. You can see it says Datsun embossed in the side right there in like a gray metallic that it is. And this one's all meant for off-road and racing. You can see the mesh on the windows right there, the spare wheel tire with the crossbars in the back, some big thick real riders on there as well, push bar on the front end. And on the back end, there you go. Looking on the base, we have the matte black finish base right there with those big thick rail riders that you can see. And this one has a current market value of $45. Roxy. Nissan Skyline GTR R32 Pandem from the Modern Classics set, 0 of 5. Looking on the back, there's all your standard ones included. The regular one from the set is in white with the big Hot Wheels logo on the side. Looks really good, actually. Looking at the chase car itself, you can see also has that big Hot Wheels logo, but this time in Boston, like a nice gray metallic on there. Looking really good. Loving the wheels on this one. And this one being a Pandem, it's got that wide body look to it. It's got the Hot Wheels logo even on the front of the car itself. From the back end, we can see the exhaust, we can see the lights, all the painting on there as well. Lots of painting on this one. It's pretty crazy. We look in the bottom base, you can see those slicked rail riders with the matte finish base on there. And this one being a Skyline GTR, you know it's not going to be cheap, and it currently has a market value of $140. Starting off our 2025 Hot Wheels chase cars from the Hammer Drop set, it is the Lancia Stratos 0 of 5, and you can see in the back all the cars included. A little bit disappointing because there's such good cars in this set, like that Bugatti Veyron, the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7, the Mazda 787B. Man, such good cars in the set, but they somehow chose the Lancia Stratos 0 to be the chase car for the set. It's kind of an interesting wedge design car, but really not my thing at all. And yeah, there we have it as a chase. It's black, doesn't really have much windows or anything like that. It's a really weird wedge-shaped design car, and it was just a concept car back in the day. The wheels, I feel like they suit it pretty good. There it is from that back end. It's got a light bar on there, kind of looking like the original style light bar for an older style car right here. Kind of looks like a weird Batmobile almost. Bottom base, matte finish black with these slicked real riders. And if you're looking to get into chase cars and you want to grab your first one for cheap, this is by far your cheapest chase car value that you can get today. This one has a current market value of only $25. LB Works McLaren 720S from the Silhouettes set, 0 of 5. Looking on the back, we can see all these standard ones included. Some really cool cars from this set. I mean, this is almost like there's no bad car from the set. Really nice ones. The RWB Porsche, the Silhouette Skyline right there, which we saw as a chase car earlier. And there is your standard one for the LB Works McLaren 720S. Really cool. And looking at the chase car itself, all blacked out with the LB logoing on the side. Just a really cool looking car. This was a new casting for the year as well. And we can see from the front end, the 720S, the unique lights that they have, the wide body look. There's that rear diffuser under there. You can see the big spoiler on the back end of it. Bottom base, it is a gloss black with these slicked real riders. Just a really, really cool chase car. I was happy to see this one as a chase. And this one has a current market value of $120. 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser from the HW Off-Road set, 0 of 5. Looking on the back, we can see all the cars included from the set. Your standard one is that 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser, kind of in like a bluish, grayish green colorway on there. Land Rover Defender is pretty cool. The Raptor is pretty cool from this set as well. But let's see the Chase Toyota right here. And you can see this one all blacked out. Big off-road tires on this one. Nice wheels. I think that I don't know if I've seen these wheels before, but very nice looking. It's a new model as well, so it's the first time we're seeing this one. Toyota written on the front end. There on the back, we can see Land Cruiser on there as well. Bottom base, we have it in a matte finish black with the big slicked rail riders that you can see down there. And we look at that one in full. And this one currently has a market value of just $45. Audi RS6 Avant from the Fast Wagons set. We're looking on the back right here. There's all your other fast wagons from the set. Your standard ones in white with some cool graphics on it. Looks really good, actually. E36 AMG in the set as well, which is pretty cool. Looking at the chase car itself, obviously all blacked out on this one with the 10-spoke wheels on there. Just got the painting for the rear lights, little Audi logo embossed. The front end, you can't really see much. It's all blacked out besides those LED style painted lights on there. Bottom base on it is a gloss black with the slicked real riders on it. And if we look at this one in full, it currently has a market value of $60. Ferrari 499P from the Circuit Legends set, and it's our very first Ferrari chase car. Looking on the back of all of the other cars included from the set, we got some nice ones. The standard one in a nice red with some yellow mixed in. Really, really cool looking car. We got a Porsches in this set and the Pandem, Subaru, and Mustang. But this one is beautiful. Really unique looking car. Really lots of detail that went into this one. For the chase car, it's all blacked out, of course. And then we have the Ferrari shield on the side, which is so cool. It's a really nice touch to it. Lots of detail on this car if you look at it when you're holding it in hand, if you have one open, but just super, super nice. Gloss black base on there, slicked real riders on it. And yeah, this one is not cheap. It has a current market value of $175, but I'm going to predict right now that this one is going to shoot up in value. Bugatti Bolide from the Eurospeed set. Looking on the back, we can see all of our other cool Eurospeed cars included. Your standard one right there in a metallic blue colorway. We also did get the LaFerrari new model in the set. So a really nice set for this one right here. But let's look at that chase Bugatti right here. All blacked out, of course, on this one. And I love the front lights on here. Those X's on the front light, just like the real Bugatti Bolide. There it is from the side. These wheels, I mean, it's a racing car, and I feel like those wheels, they do kind of suit this car pretty nicely, so I don't mind them at all. Back end, super aggressive design, aggressive diffuser, and big spoiler that's mixed into that with like a fin on it. Bottom base, we have it in a gloss black with these slicked real riders on this one. And this one, it's really started to drop in value recently, but I presume that's not going to happen for so long. And it currently has a market value of just $60. 2007 Honda Civic Type R from the Ronin Run 2 set. Looking on the back, we can see all the cars included. Your standard one is a white Civic. We do have a Skyline GTR Pandem in this one as well, which is pretty cool. And this was a new model, the Mad Mike RX3. But looking at our chase car in black right there, and pretty cool looking, pretty clean looking for a Civic. You guys know I'm not a Civic fan at all, so I kind of make fun of Civics sometimes, but that's just me. And you can see the license plate, Hype R. It's supposed to be funny. It's just a Civic right there. Hype R on the back as well. Type R, you can see it does say though. Nice painted rear lights, the Honda logo right there. It's not too bad. Yeah, just not really my thing. But a lot of these Civic fanboys do like it, so it does hold a pretty strong market value of $95. Nissan Skyline R34 GTR V-Spec 2 from the Timeless Icons set. And this set, I have to say, it might be one of the greatest Hot Wheels sets of all time. All 5 cars from the set are amazing. I love them. We got the Ferrari F50, new retooled casting. We did get a Lexus LFA. Your standard Skyline is in the nice Bayside blue, which is so cool. We got a Koenigsegg Agera R and a Porsche Carrera GT. Just a fantastic set. But let's talk about the chase car from this set. Check out the blacked out Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 2. This is a new casting as well. This is not your standard R34 GTR. This is the new V-Spec 2 variation. Love the wheels on there. Love the blacked out look. You can see the logoing on the side right there. The nice front lights. Oh, this is just fantastic. Classic Skyline from the rear end right there. Look at the license plate as well. Really, really nice looking one. Matte black finish on the bottom with these slicked real riders, and you know this one is going to be expensive. It currently has a market value of $200. And our first chase of 2026 is the Datsun 510 wagon from the Japan Historics 5 set. And we look on the back of the card, you can see all the other cars included. There is no standard one right here. That's because all 2026 chase cars now, this is the Datsun 510 wagon, it's unique model. So there is no other color of it. So that's kind of a cool, it's kind of a different thing. Also, you can definitely see This is a gold chase car. It's definitely a chase car. It's 0 of 5, but that is also something unique. So they're starting to change the chase cars now. I don't know if I like that. I feel like I would have liked them to stay with the black theme. I don't know if they're going to go back to the black theme after this year because this is the 10th anniversary of chase cars. We're going to have to see, but still, this one does look pretty cool. You can see the 10th anniversary car culture logo on the side. There's your front end for it right there. From the back end, there we have it. The wheels, I think, are pretty nice for this car. They suit it pretty nicely. And look at that gold base on the bottom as well with these slicked wheel riders. And you know what? The value of this one is holding pretty strong. This one has a current market value of $120. And if we add that total up, the current market value for every Hot Wheels chase car is $3,060. But if you just want the top 4 chase cars, they are $1,200.